Order the troops to attack.
Forward to victory!
Forward to victory! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack!
50,000? From Sapstrath?
No, they're coming from north of Fenmont. They're in Fezebel Marsh.
Impossible. How do they intend to march across such impassable terrain? The spirit climbs have stopped shifting.
Chief Ilbert, we are unable to decipher their method of transportation.
This is bad, isn't it? All our soldiers are concentrated in Fort Gandala and at sea.
At this point, we may not have time to move our troops into position.
You need not worry. Deputy Chief of Staff Gillen foresaw this attack. He is transporting our new weapon to the battlefield as we speak.
I knew it.
Soldier, who ordered you to carry this message?
The Deputy Chief himself. Is something wrong?
No. You are dismissed.
Gilland is up to something.
Whatever it is, we must head to Fezebel Marsh at once.
Hey guys, it's NB Mick. Welcome back to more Tales of Xillia. In the last one, we took down Rashugal, but war has started. And in this one, we will go to the Fezebel Marsh to help out in that war, but first we have a skit. Crossing the Marsh.
Has our eminent tactician figured out how the enemy plans to cross Fezebel Marsh?
I'm afraid not. During the Renome season, the marsh flow weakens enough to make a crossing possible. But spirit climb changes have been thrown off kilter. The marsh flow should remain active.
What's this marsh flow?
The marsh's many bodies of water are linked together, with their water flowing through underground channels. If you were to fall into one, you'd get carried off to who knows where.
Oh, that wouldn't be a problem. I'm a great swimmer.
The maze of channels is quite complicated. It could be 10 years before you're finally pulled to the surface.
Yikes. Don't know if I can hold my breath for that long.
And yet the enemy intends to cross it with a full army. That leads me to one conclusion.
That Rashugal has a tactician even greater than the conductor himself?
Yes.
Damn, that's scary, dog. I think we might have an idea of who that is. Regardless, before we head off there, we do actually have 2 sub-events that have opened up here. This music, though. It's very peaceful, even though the king is dead.
When do we eat?
Again with this one. Good performance, but terrible fuel efficiency.
Has no one found the king's okay. But yeah, I guess we should eat something. There, tofu crackers. Let's go. But we want to go to the 3rd floor. And we are looking for the archives, I believe. Why the music being so peaceful is throwing me off. Now is not the time. And we want to approach one of these bookshelves, I think. There we go.
This library is spectacular.
It should be. Orda Palace is said to have the largest collection of books in all of Riza Maxia.
If I had the time to spare, I could spend decades here reading through it all. This is Men and Women Beneath the Sheets, Volume 4. The publisher said it was banned, and the entire print run destroyed. Something that's not even supposed to exist, just sitting here like it's the most natural thing in the world.
And that's good?
We would never even consider the issue of whether it's good or evil if its existence had remained a secret. Should it be known, I am sure opinions would vary. But debating right and wrong is itself a part of culture. In fact, isn't free communication the very heart of all human culture?
I suppose that it is.
Great! Now that I know you understand, let's try reading a little.
Let's do that some other time.
What? Jude, you don't want to read the hardcore smut that I'm sure is in that book? Good lord. And yeah, that's all we have to do for that particular sub-event. It's pretty self-contained. But we do have one other thing that we need to do. We need to go to the medical center, I believe. And I think this one is one where we're supposed to get a particular item, but I'm pretty sure we don't have it right now. We're getting it in the region we're coming up to next, the Arkland Quag, but we don't have it right now. Oh, and with the one we're going to get, it is missable, and we need to do it before completing Chapter 3, which we have started now, by the way. Welcome to Chapter 3. Yeah, here we go, Talent Medical School. Jude's medical school friends, huh?
It's been a while since you've been back to Fenmont. Don't you want to visit any of your friends?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, you didn't make any friends while you were here?
I made plenty of friends. It feels like it's been forever since I went to school here.
It's probably been a month or two, huh? Not actually sure about the time scale of this game, but I would imagine it's been like a month or two around there. What if it's only been like a week? We need to go... Well, probably over here, because there's only one room we can enter. Yeah, okay.
Dr. Jude, I didn't know you were back. I couldn't believe it when I heard that the military was after you. Oh gosh, where do I even begin?
Take a deep breath, Prin. It's okay. Although, to be honest, so much has happened that I don't really know where to begin either.
You weren't really a spy, were you? I can't imagine you being one.
Are you kidding? Jude's smart and all, but I wouldn't hire this goofball to spy on his own nose.
Ha! A harsh yet accurate appraisal.
You must be Leia. You're exactly as Dr. Jude described you. You always showed up in his stories, you know.
Really? And here I thought he'd forgotten all about me.
I only mentioned you a few times. Hey, is that a Sylph Jay? Are you treating it?
Yes, I'm doing it as a special favor for an acquaintance of mine.
That's the same bird Alvin uses. I didn't know it was called a Sylph Jay.
They're pretty unique. They can channel wind spirits with their manalobe to help them fly long distances.
Sylph Jays also have the ability to distinguish between the manalobes of different people, and can use that to sense a person's location. Hence their popular use for military communication.
Wow, little guy, you're pretty smart.
Unfortunately, this little one flew too far, too fast, and ended up hurting his manalobe.
Well, that was silly of you. But I like a hard worker.
He'll weaken and die from the injury. And there isn't anything I can do to save him. There is a treatment that uses harmonica grass, but it's impossible to get right now with everything that's happening.
Hey, if that's the case, I'll find some harmonica grass for him.
What?
You know I have a weakness for the smart but bumbling type.
You're still talking about the Sylph Jay, right?
I'm glad they actually have like an explanation of why carrier pigeons or sylph jays work the way they do in this game. I'd forgotten all about that. Because like back when Elvin was using them, I did kind of talk about how they worked in real life, but how they're used in game doesn't really match that. So I'm glad that they have like their own in-game explanation for that. But yes, we need to go into the Arkland Quag to get that harmonica grass. So hopefully we can get it pretty quick and double back, but if not, we might have to wait until after we've done everything. Is it in this bag? No, we just got some gold and some jet black feathers, as well as a skit, human history.
I understand that humans haven't engaged in large-scale warfare since the Battle of Fezebel 20 years ago.
For someone who doesn't meddle in human business, you sure seem to know a lot about our history.
I read a book about recent human history while I was convalescing in Lorand.
You read it in a book? Guess Jude's not the only honor student.
The book confirmed my theory. Humans haven't changed one bit since ancient times.
And I suppose your impression of ancient times also comes from a book.
Did you say something?
Oh, I just said that as long as humans never change, we mercenaries will never go hungry.
I guess that's true. As a mercenary, you kinda do need conflict, huh? And like, why are you so surprised that she's learned a lot in a book, Elvin? She's been talking about books since the beginning of the damn game. Please give me harmonica grass. I've got enough damn meadow crystals. Whatever, mastering the staff.
Oh, that's some fine staffmanship.
I'm still learning. I won't quit training till it's an extension of my body.
Your dedication to your art is admirable. It puts mine to shame.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Now don't get all psyched up just because she praised you.
Whatever, I'm psyched! Yeah! Ow! My head.
See? What did I just tell you?
No, it really hurts.
You'll be fine. Here, I'll take care of it for you.
Leia truly handles her staff well. But Jude handles Leia even better.
Okay, good. Mila and Leia are both in the party, because there is an end of battle conversation with the two of them that I do want to pop up if I can get lucky enough for it. And oh, that reminds me about the sub event we just did as well, how Jude apparently talks about Leia a lot. I like that, because like, you kind of do, yes, harmonica grass, you kind of do get the impression that Jude kind of...
I'm all puffy and wet. I hate being puffy and wet. Chipo's swelling from all the moisture.
That Jude put off responding to Leia when he was at school, but like, it shows that it really is, because he just didn't know what to say, and he cares about her in his own way, and I do really like that, because everyone does show affection differently, and those two haven't really yet figured out how to show the affection that they like to receive. Also, sub-event skit, returning to Prin.
With this harmonica grass, Prin can heal the Sylph Jay.
Yeah, let's hurry back to Fenmont.
I was gonna do that anyway. You didn't need to tell me 2 lines to be like, hey, asshole. Hey, jerk, go back to the medical school. And so this sub-event doesn't exactly end here, but the last part of it, say it with me now, we can't do until near the end of the game. How many of those do we have right now? I gotta count in the Did I go into the... I went in the wrong building. Damn it. But I gotta count how many of those that we have to wait until the end of the game to do in like the middle of the next cutscene. Because so far we've got a lot, and I'm sure we're gonna get so many more. Well, maybe not so many more, because we've actually done more than half of the sub-events at this point. There's like 100 and something, and this is around 70. So we're pretty good. There's still a good chunk left, but Chapter 3 in general doesn't have a lot of them.
What? Our mission is finally over, and there still isn't anything you can do?
Please, calm down, Lady Nadia. My friends will be back with harmonica grass for him soon.
Blah, blah, friends this, grass that. Don't you get it? We need to get out of here. We got the harmonica grass. The hell?
Agria, what are you doing here?
These your so-called friends?
Yes.
This is classic.
How do you know Prin?
Because she's the liaison for us Azul spies.
Lady Nadia?
Ah, who cares? These chumps don't have the balls to rat you out. Prin's job is to pass all the juicy information I collect back to Azul.
Is that true?
It is.
And this Sylph J was your means of communication.
No way.
How does that feel, Pimple? How does it feel to know you tried your very best to help an enemy spy? Pew! Not only do you stink of hypocrisy, you reek of stupidity, too!
What?
Leia!
I'd stay back if I were you. Wouldn't want to get my stench of stupidity on you.
Come on.
Excuse me. I just wanted to thank you for all your help. If you hadn't brought the harmonica grass, Bobo would have died. Now he's going to be fine.
Tell me, do you have some connection to Nadia's family in House Travis?
I do. My mother was her nanny. I've known her since she was a baby.
So Agria really is nobility.
Sadly, Miss Nadia's mother was a commoner, and she was subjected to much abuse because of it.
The Travis family has always been focused on privilege, even by the standards of the 6 ruling houses.
Eventually, Nadia's mother, the only support Nadia had, became estranged from the Travis family leaders. She died shortly after, and Nadia was convinced they had conspired to kill her.
Is that why she became a spy for Azul?
It's no excuse for selling out her country, but...
Who could blame her at that point?
I suppose what Rashugal was doing would be unacceptable in any country.
Prin, is Bobo the name of that Sylph J?
Yes, Miss Nadia named him herself. She's been taking care of him since he was an egg. She's always loved him.
I see. Thank goodness he's okay. Even if Agria did laugh at me. I'm glad that Bobo's all right.
Yeah, we all are.
You really are exactly how Dr. Jude described you, Leia.
Indeed. She inspires smiles wherever she goes.
Oh. Yeah, Leia really is kind-hearted. Like, I guess she is naive, but who cares? I'd rather someone be kind and naive than, like, a jerk, but, like, hard. I don't know. Words. Point being, I like Leia a lot. Also, we got, increase the psi by 15. What are the, accessories everyone has? And what do we have? Because the The Dark Cape, I would say, is kind of a bit more situational than when we're facing darkness, so let's give her some critical hits, sure. But yeah, now all we gotta do, we got more harmonica grass, nice. But now all we gotta do is head through the Arkland Quag and, you know, keep our eye out for Ifrid treasures, of course. Because I believe there's one in the central region, which is probably the region coming up, and northwest. So, yeah, here we are. So we just gotta keep our eye out. Let's look at this on the map. Nothing on the map really sticks out to me as to where it could be, so let's just...
Clouds are gathering up.
And my old bones tell me it will be a heavy rain indeed.
So let's just keep our eyes to the cliff sides and the trees, and hopefully we'll spot it. Man, poor Rowan. His poor back probably hates him after crawling through this. Increases intelligence by 10%. That's not too bad. Oh, also, let's get into a fight, because there's one spell Rowan has that I'm pretty sure we haven't used. And that is... What did I have it mapped to? Here it is. Oh, well, first we have to get the enemies away from us. Here we go. Shimmering Toll. Hell yeah. Very good move, and if you're lucky, it can inflict confusion, which is really good. I don't know why I casted Blue Sphere, considering these are all frog-type enemies. What are they weak to? Fire? What do I have? Here we go. Fireball casts really fast, so it's just a really good spell in general. It's a spell you're going to be using right up to the end game just because of how fast it casts.
You can count on us anytime!
Oh, I gotta get Leia and Mila linked together. Also, we don't really need Elise, I don't think. Let's get Elvin in the mix. And we also have the skit, the Decisive type.
Many of the provisions we packed are nearing their expiration date.
You sure do sweat the little things. I'm surprised you could handle being a tactician.
It is a tactician's duty to consider and prepare for every possible complication. Momentary oversights bring enduring wounds.
But isn't it also true that a moment's hesitation can lead to a lifetime of regret?
It is, which is why a leader must make snap decisions without hesitation.
Then I shall make the call. We will continue to eat the provisions until 2 months past the expiration date.
Yes, ma'am.
You must love that about her. The fact that she can cut through all your worries in an instant.
Are we talking about the way I feel about her, or the way you do?
Both, probably. But yeah, Jude, a tactician's job is to threat the little things, so they don't consider every possibility. It can end up biting them. Yeah, it is and then the leader's decision is just what they go. The tactician lays out the possibilities, and then the leader chooses, pretty much. 2 months past their expiration date, though. Isn't that cutting it a bit? Oh well. Not my problem. Okay. Oh, there it is! I was just gonna say, okay, where is that treasure? And we get a mysterious jewel. And I actually haven't been thinking about the mysterious jewels, but those are important for a side quest much later in the game that I haven't really been thinking about. A lot of them are in Ifrid treasures. A lot of them are in Ifrid treasures, but there are some of them that are just in the overworld, and once it comes time to do that side quest, I will go over where all of them are and go back to get all of them that I missed. But right now, I'm just not going to worry about it too much.
We're at war? Yes. And with tens of thousands of soldiers on either side, it looks to be a massive one.
I mean, wars in general are no small affairs, so, like, Okay, let's see. Again, nothing really stands out to me. Maybe the complete northern west location, because that kind of goes off into the side. Get away from me. Oh right, you can, to art tune with Shimmering Toll, you rotate the control stick and it'll like sway faster. That's not Fireball. That's also not Fireball. Here's Fireball. What I have everything set to is a bit weird. Oh, wait, we want these two lengths, because I want to see one of their ending skits. No? Dang. It's an ending skit where like Leia's practicing with her staff and she accidentally bops Mila on the back of the head. I want to see that one rather than... But oh wow. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably up here. No? No, it doesn't look like it. Then I guess it's time we double back and see what else we can find along the way, and what battles that will find us, and hopefully we'll get that end of battle conversation I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, I see it. It's in that tree. We got so many metal crystals, huh? It's a lot. Wow, I missed everyone with that. Alright guys, just stay... Damn! You're not allowed to use spells against me, that's illegal. Linking Rowan and Elvin really isn't super helpful, is it? Because Elvin's a physical fighter, so Rowan just sits back and does this. I'm gonna let you two finish this off.
Onward.
No? Damn, alright, but Elvin does get a level up. So let's go and deal with that. Okay, Elvin still isn't on the next node yet, so we're not getting his Mystic Art until, like, next level up, but we can send him to the next ring, and then we'll be able to get him his Mystic Art from there. And I really like the name of Elvin's Mystic Art. I think it's really telling and kind of fitting for his character, you know? But more on that once we get to it. And we got a Devil's Tail. Very nice. Let's just pick up this treasure chest here. A specific. Okay, and I think we've got everything we need to, so it's time to be on our way to the Fezebel Marsh to learn just what's going on. But first, let's actually take a stop by the shop and, you know, expand some stuff and buy some upgrades. New discounts on Heavy Treat and Specific Plus and Weapon Shop. We're gonna get very many new weapons. Oh man, level 50. That sure is a lot of weapons. I'm excited. Do we even have the money to buy new weapons though? I guess I should have asked that question first. Because it's entirely possible that we are kind of broke. No, we should be fine. Yeah, well, we should be able to upgrade everyone. Blazing Fury, huh? The Vorpal Sword! But where's Flamberge? Does she have Flamberge unlocked, or is that coming to her or someone else? I don't know. Either way, let's just give. There's a lot of fire weapons in this rank, huh? And that puts us out of money, so let's sell our old gear. There we go, and now we have enough to buy Leia the Featherfloat, and we now have the Vortex Flame, I guess. There we go. Everyone's weapons are fully leveled up. Okay, and let's.
It's the gear that makes the man.
It's the gear that makes the man. Man, what a bizarre looking sword. I'm not actually a huge fan of this sword aesthetically, but oh well. It's my ass kicking outfit, I guess.
Aw, piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
That's your priority?
Yeah, obviously you gotta prioritize the fancy scarf. Are you a fool, Mila? Can't save the world if you ain't cute. Anyway, let's head into Fezebel Marsh and get things started.
Identify yourselves. State your names, ranks, and divisions.
I am Rowan Ilbert, Chief of Staff, Rashugal Army.
The Ilbert? As in the conductor?
Correct. I wish to be briefed at once regarding our troop strength and deployment.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
This table creates a tactical diagram of the battle by reading signals from the soldiers' Lilium orbs.
Hey, how come this one looks different?
That division is taking part in a special operation being led by the Deputy Chief of Staff himself. Agria of the Chimeriad attempted to block them, but it appears they broke through.
Gillen's operation?
Yes. He should arrive at the operation site a little after 1300 hours. We've been given no details, although we hear this operation will turn the tide of battle in one fell swoop. We've been ordered to concentrate as many troops as possible around that site when the operation commences.
With this route, his destination must be here, correct?
Yes, sir. Precisely. I should have expected nothing less from the conductor.
I do not like where this is heading.
Yes. No doubt he has plans to use the Lance of Kresnik. Yet why did he leave his own army in the dark?
Do you think we can catch up to them before they use the lance?
I don't know. I hope so.
I stole the key required to activate the lance. I entrusted it to Ivor.
We figured that would be enough to stop anyone from using it.
Nevertheless, it has been deployed, and they are likely readying it for use. That can only mean one thing.
They may have created a new key.
How is the Azul army marching across the marshes? I don't believe Renome ever arrived.
Are you familiar with the boosters that Azul has developed?
Hey! Quit staring at me like that! I hate being objectified!
The enemy is using them to amplify their mana output and alter the spirit climb in their immediate area.
In other words, they use mana to summon vast amounts of earth spirits and force the spirit climb into Renome. They've actually changed the seasons. A brilliant strategy. One only Wingle could have conceived.
How has Rashugal responded?
We too have boosters.
So you issued one to every soldier, and assigned one man in every squad with the job of altering the spirit climb.
Yes, sir. Exactly as you said.
That sounds like a job for us, Elise.
No, this is Rowan's turf. He's an expert in the use of earth arts.
We have no time. We must intercept Gillen's division. Might I borrow one of your spare boosters?
Chief Ilbert, there's one thing I should mention about the boosters. We keep hearing rumors that their use leads to a serious side effect.
Which is?
They say prolonged use saps your strength.
You mean it leeches away your very life?
The severity of this effect seems to vary wildly among those afflicted. Just to be safe, I suggest you avoid using the booster for long periods.
Alvin?
You sure you want to be standing out there in the rain?
Wait, what? But I swear I heard you from over here.
Say what? You hit your head or something?
Making up lies again?
Jeez, Elise, give me a break.
I'll give you a break, all right, you big fat liar!
You ready to string me up too?
Come now. Given the circumstances, it's only natural for us to become suspicious when you wander off on your own.
Just stick close to us from now on.
Seriously, promise us.
Fine, fine.
And we have a skit. Rashugal's battle plan.
The key to Rashugal's strategy is the hill that overlooks the basin where the two armies are fighting.
You believe they will set the Lance of Kresnik there?
It seems likely. From there, they can snare the entire enemy army while they're all gathered together. If the Lance of Kresnik truly is a mana-powered weapon, it would be a very advantageous location. But to think Deputy Chief of Staff Gillen could pick out that spot so accurately is quite a surprise.
Such a man must not be taken lightly.
I had always thought him a talentless lickspittle who won his position by flattering Noctigal. But it may be time to reassess that opinion.
A talentless lickspittle, did you say? What word is that? What does that mean? I gotta look that up later. Let's see. Yeah, freaking Elvin. Of course we're suspicious of you.
Oh, I know you're concerned, but you don't need to stare at me like that.
Wrong! The suspect must be monitored at all times!
Now, normally this is probably where I'd cut off the video and, like, just wait to do things in the next one, but I'm pretty sure that the Fezebel Marsh isn't that long. Yo, future me here. That was a misjudgment on my part. This takes another 30 or 40 minutes about, so I actually am going to end this off here. So thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you next time.